Hello, in this video I will show you how to optimize a SketchUp model by reducing the number of triangles. I will use only free software, so I have a free version of SketchUp and I will use the free software Blender in order to modify the original model geometry. So let's see my sample SketchUp model. I have been working on a VR project and I have created a VR avatar by using the sample models from SketchUp 3D Warehouse. I was able to modify them and achieve this result, which was suitable for my scenario. So it looks fine both on my 2D screen and in VR. However, as I am developing for mobile VR device, Oculus Quest, it turns out that my model is too heavy because it has quite a lot of triangles. So here, selecting the t-shirt, you might see that it is really detailed. The same applies for the face of my model. So how can we fix this? First, I will export the 3D model. So here I have this vertex reduction folder. Currently it has only the SketchUp file. With the free version of SketchUp I don't have a lot of options for export, but still this DAE file format is supported by Blender, so I'm going to use it. I'll export only one-sided faces with all triangulated faces and will preserve the hierarchy from SketchUp. So clicking export, we will create now the DAE file. So we see that here we have a new file with the desired extension, and also a folder with the same name was created. This folder contains the textures from our model. So now let's open Blender. I'm going to click somewhere outside this initial window in order to close it. Then I will press the A button on the keyboard in order to select all objects from the scene, and I'm going to press delete. Great, so now we need to import this model. So selecting this DAE format in my documents, here vertex reduction tutorial, and I select the DAE file for the main avatar. Here I may find the SketchUp camera, and I don't need it. I will delete it by selecting it in the hierarchy and clicking the del button on the keyboard, or maybe with the right click and delete. Okay, so now by pressing these globes here above, I can change to the view to wireframe, or I can see how the materials looks shaded mode. So in wireframe, if I click on the t-shirt, I see that it is now selected, and I can reduce the vertices now. So I will click on this icon, modifiers, and I'm going to add a decimate modifier. Then I will select the option banner. So what I will achieve with this modifier, by using this angle limit, whenever some neighboring triangles have a smaller angle than the specified value, then these triangles will be merged, and this way we are reducing the number of triangles. So initially, when the angle is 0, we haven't applied any change to the original geometry, and we may see here the face count. So we have more than 12,000 triangles in this t-shirt. So by modifying this value and increasing the angle, we may see that with angle 20 degrees, the face count is less than 700. So let's see how this actually looks in the shaded model. Maybe it looks fine. Here we have some intersections with the rest of the model, the skin from our avatar. So maybe we can decrease a bit this value. Here, when it is 15, I don't see, or maybe here, some small issues. So there is no magical number that works for every model. We need to check and find the balance between reducing the triangles and still having an acceptable appearance of our 3D geometry. So now with this number 12 degrees for the angle limit, I have about 1000 triangles, so I have managed to reduce the faces 12 times, so it seems fine for me. And now here is how it looks wireframe. So I can click now apply, and this t-shirt is now modified. So if I click now on the face, I will select it and I will repeat the steps. Here I will select add modifier, decimate, one arm option, and looking at this face, maybe here. If I increase a lot the angle, we see that face doesn't look okay. So let's see what is the magical angle for the face. So maybe about 15 degrees or even smaller value. Okay, maybe 12 is fine again. So again I click apply, and here it is. My model has a reduced number of vertices. I have forgotten to check, but actually from my initial test, I have noticed that the face used to have about more than 11,000 triangles, and now it is about 1,000. So again, I have managed to reduce it more than 10 times. So now we have several options. I can either save this as Blender file, did this, not a bad idea to save the Blender file so that we can modify it later. So here I'll create a Blender file with the same name. And depending on what other software you use, you may choose some of the export formats. So FBX is quite a popular format that may be used. If you want to get it back in the free versions of SketchUp, you may use this die format as well. So it's up to your choice how to continue using the modified geometry. So thank you for your attention. I hope that this video was useful.